make sure to subscribe for more content like this. This video we're going to talk about Froppy. She was never really an important character. She was always kind of a side character in the whole grand scheme of things. She hasn't really done much in the entire series. But, like, the fan base seems to love her for some reason. It's one of those great mysteries that I will never understand. Because, like, the only thing she got going for her is she's a frog, I guess. Like, her personality's nice enough. But, like, I don't know. She's kind of a douche. But she also is the one who keeps Mineta in line. Like, the whole entire time. Every time he does something, she's near him. And she was pretty kind of useful when Deku was getting attacked on the, like, water thing in, like, the first volume. The UASJ thing. She was kind of useful there, but, like, did she really do much? No, not really. But she's, like, the mother, or the big sister figure, I guess. And then she got all butthurt because her friends wanted to go save their friend Bakugo. Like, legitimately, she got mad at them for wanting to go save one of their friends. But then, I've read all the manga so far. I read every chapter. I'm up to date as of this video's recording. And I'm pretty sure she went with them to save Deku. So, like, but they'd be breaking the rule. Yes, they got their provisional licenses things, but, like, what makes a true hero a hero if you think about it? Like, heroes are always the ones trying to save people. Heroes are the ones putting themselves in danger to help people. Yes, they should know their quirk and be able to use their quirk, and, like, not everyone should be able to use it, which is, like, the whole meaning of My Hero. But then they get into this whole weird side plot thing where, like, the people that are, like, they got, like, the frog quirk, like her, or, like, the, I don't know, horns, or, like, look like a pony. They're, you know, being victims in crime, and they're not allowed to be with the, like, normal, quote-unquote, looking people, which is, like, the whole racist thing, which I think My Hero does decently well. I think it's an interesting subplot because that would probably happen in, you know, normal world society if, you know, people grew horns or people grew this, that, or the other. Like, I think that would probably happen. I'm not gonna lie. No cap. But it's just really interesting to see the fact that like, they have to go through these struggles and stuff. And, like, she's gonna be a hero. But, like, I guess if a human had, like, the ability to leap like a frog, that'd be kind of good, I guess. And she can, like, cling on to the walls, you know, climb stuff, I guess. I don't know. I've never understood her popularity. Never, ever. The only thing I get is what her tongue can do. And that's the only thing. And I'm like, nah, fam. I'm good. And, like, I always thought she'd play more of a role in the series, because now we're in the final war. There's no fucking way in hell she's gonna do shit here. Like, straight up, there's no way you can tell me this woman's gonna do anything. Like, straight up, sorry, she can't do anything. What is she gonna do? She's a frog. She can't fight Shigaraki. like, there's no way you could tell me this girl could beat Shigaraki, bro. And honestly, her powers aren't... She can, like, barf up her stomach, which was weird. But then she goes through all this, like, training and stuff. And I don't even remember what her, like, new move or ultra move was. It's like, she plays a support role. And she always... Toga seemed to have, like, a weird thing for her, which I love Toga. I think Toga is a far better female. I think she's one of the best female villains in anime, period, because she's nuts and she's crazy. But, like, it kind of makes sense because her whole quirk is, like, you know, I have to drink blood. I have to do, like, that's part of her quirk. That's how she uses her quirk, so she becomes fascinated with blood. And then people find that weird and creepy and cringy because, yeah, it is weird, creepy, and cringy that she, you know, wanted to suck blood. But no, that's not who we're supposed to be talking about now. She gets mad at everyone for not calling her Sue. And then so her friends call her Sue because she considers everyone a friend, but she's also blunt and straightforward, which I do appreciate, that she doesn't try to play these mind games with people. But like, what does she let's get back to the subject at hand. What was she like expecting, like, Kirishima, Deku, Tenya, well, Tenya, no, but like Kirishima, Deku, do. Like, Kirishima's whole like narrative in that whole entire story, what he says the most is, especially in like his backstory, he went from a punk who couldn't save anyone because he thought his powers was too weak to be, he wants to be a manly man. He wants to be this guy who will leap into trouble and is willing to take the brunt of attacks. He is everyone's shield. He is everyone's protector. That's what he wants to be. And he might not have the flashiest quirk or the best quirk, but he's damn well will try to save his best friend, Kacchan. And I've just never understood that. Yes, you didn't want to see your friends get hurt, and there was a real possibility of your friends dying because they were going against the strongest villains, and all of the villains were like basically there. And she couldn't accept that. It like crushed her for some reason. She started like crying. She's like, why did you guys do that? And I thought that was whack. But it is what it is. And she isn't like, I don't hate her. Like, there's a few characters in the show where I'm like, I could take you or leave you at this point, to be completely honest. But like her, it's like, she's just beloved by the community, I think, and it's the weirdos. It's the fucking weirdos, man. She's not really that well written of a character, to be completely honest. And like, when you start the series, you think, oh, she might be relevant. No, she gets like fourth lined. She's like the fourth most important girl in the entire series. Fifth if you count Deku's mom. Oh god. But like, she barely does anything. She, the stuff she does, I'm just like, She always gets paired up with Dark Shadow, which I find fascinating, why they always throw those two together. Like, those are not the two that I would, pair. I guess because they're both animals, kind of. One's a bird and one's a frog. So you put it in that philosophy, I guess it makes sense. But, there's also, she's always with Mineta, and like anytime Mineta does anything, she like hits him with her tongue or whatever, which is probably what he wants, to be honest. He is kind of a perv. Now, I don't know. It is she could probably be popular. I have no idea. In the like actual series itself, like she could maybe be, because there's a washing machine. She could be like the child's like pick for number one hero. Because let's be honest, none of the children are picking like Bakugo, or Deku's not saving everyone with a smile. Deku's going through some shit. You know how it is in his house. And like, anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.